Hello everybody, welcome back, or just welcome, to a 2B2A After Effects CS5, or 4, 3, or 2, or CS1 tutorial. Today we are going to be creating a Christmas bulb, which you can also use to create a regular light bulb, or anything you can think of that will use the effects we will be using. All I can think of is bulbs, but this is what we will be creating. Yours will probably look much nicer. I just made this in a few quick seconds. Not seconds, but minutes really. All it really takes is a few effects and a few masks, and if you use the right idea, it can look pretty cool. So now we are going to create a new composition, fill all that out, okay, and you can either make your bulb from scratch or just trace one. Like, I just found this off Google. Gotta make it bigger though. Yeah, it has a watermark there, but that doesn't really matter since we're not actually going to use the picture. And get your pen tool so you can create a mask. I like to do the top and bottom separately for a reason you'll find out later. That's a terrible mask. I will not. Here, I'll just do this real quickly. So I just go around like this. You need to take more time on it if it's like for school or something, but that's basically what it's going to be. And then you have a mask 1 right there, and if you want to use the photo of the bulb, that's fine, but I like to use a new layer because usually the bulb doesn't work for me, you know. So just go to layer, new, solid, choose what kind of or color bulb you want. I'm gonna choose blue this time. That's good. Now that you have a blue solid, you need to Control C to copy the mask, and Control V paste the mask. Now it's really small, so you can just press Control T, and that will bring up the transform box, free transform box, as in Photoshop, and you can scale it up. Hold Shift to keep the aspect ratio. And then we do not need the picture of the light anymore, since we have the mask already here. And to create the bottom, I like my bottom to be black. So okay, and then just create a square. I don't really worry too much about the size of it until I get here. Arg. You have to make sure your mask layer is selected when you do Control T, or else you're just gonna end up hitting the text tool. That one. Okay. Now that we have that, you can add a background. Since it's Christmas time, I'm going to add a green background. That doesn't really look too extraordinary. But oh well. You can choose whatever colors you want. Okay, now we have the basic bulb shape. Yours should look a lot better than mine. Take time on yours. Add some detail to yours. Don't just straight line it like I did. But now we're going to take our blue top. Shift. Take your black top, or not black top, just black layer. Layer, pre-compose them. Okay, now they're pre-composed. I like to pre-compose them, so if I want to have like 1,000,000 bulbs all over the screen, I can just press Control D and that'll just do that, and I don't have to worry about editing each individual layer. I can just, go into the pre-comp, change one in one layer, change them to all. I think that's a nifty thing. But anyway, make sure your blue solid is collected, or whatever color you chose. Doesn't have to be blue. Mine is. I will just rename it top and bottom. Hit return or enter on your keyboard to change names. It has to be the one with the regular keyboard, not on the number pad. Number pad just selects it. Okay. With your tops selected, we're going to now make it blink. Because it needs to blink. So go to your effects and presets and search for strobe light. Once you find it, just add it. And right now, it is flashing from the color you want to white. I highly doubt you want white. So, you have a choice of strobe color. Choose that, and choose a color that is either darker or lighter than your original color. I'm going to choose darker because that's what I want. Because if you look, it looks like it's off, then comes on. You can blend it with the original some, so it's not too dark or too light, so it just looks more normal. You can play with the duration and period, which I kind of think this is too slow for a blinking Christmas light. So you just change it. And that is how you do that. You can mess with it however you want. I'm not going to, because I don't really want to at the moment, because I kind of want to make this tutorial as short as possible, and I'm talking a lot and not showing you what to do or telling you however you're doing this tutorial. But anyway, now that it is blinking, you kind of want some 3D effect to it, or I like to have a 3D effect to it, so it just doesn't look like it is a fake bulb, which it will look like it's a fake bulb. But But see, this has some color to it that isn't just blinking, and yeah. There. It's called bevel and emboss is what I used. Just right click, layer, styles, bevel and emboss. Go to the bevel and emboss, and change it the way you see fit. So there we are. Soften it a bit. The highlight color is just this color there. I'm gonna change that to a little lighter shade of my blue. I would suggest you also change it to a lighter shade of your color, just so it looks more natural, but you don't have to. You can change it to a darker shade, like black, or a totally different color. It doesn't matter to me. But, that's what I usually do. Change the angle a bit. See what you like. What would work best for your video. Maybe change it, the direction up, and down. Because usually the light is coming from the, actual bulb. The tiny bulb in the bulb. If you know what I'm talking about, then good. But if you don't, oh well. So just play around with that a little, and it will still blink on and off. Lower the opacity of your highlight color if you want. I mean, all of this is up to you, because I have no idea how it is going to look in your mind, like how Christmas lights look to you, if that makes sense. But right now I have this, which that is too dark. I'm gonna change the angle of it a little. Yeah, that's, oh well. But, now you have somewhat of a Christmas light. Play around with effects, see what you like, and do whatever you feel is right, I guess, for it. Do something to the bottom square so it doesn't look fake. Maybe add, let's see, transparent. Drop shadow. So you actually, looks like it's kind of off the ground, you know? But yeah, that is basically how you make a Christmas light. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, then good for you. Subscribe. And if you didn't, I'm sorry. Rate this down. If you liked it, rate it up, obviously. Yeah. See you later.